Here's how to create realistic AI image ads for absolutely free with consistent quality, professional shots, and extremely realistic characters, all from just one single prompt. And I'm going to walk you through step by step how you can make professional looking ads just like these with AI for absolutely free. The best strategy to find and create winning ads is to first research them, to just model ads that are already working so that you can just put your product in there, change them slightly, but model them so that you get to make all of the ROAS and all of the profits without making any of the guessing work because you already use proven concepts. And to find these proven concepts, we will use two tools. We will use the Facebook ad library and we will use Perplexity, where I have a pro subscription, which is really cool, but not necessary. It's just an extra bonus. So in the Facebook ad library, first off, we're going to set this to worldwide. Then we want to see all ads, and now we just need to search for our keywords that we want to create ads for. So let's say we are a physical products business and we're selling protein powder. So I'm just going to type in protein powder. And now we see all the ads that are currently run on Facebook or on Meta platforms in general for protein powder. The only issue with this really is that we can't see how good they are converting or how many views they have exactly. We can just see what ads are run, on which platforms they are run, and since when they are running. And obviously by whom they run and the specifics about the ads, but we can't see the conversion rates, for example. So if we want to know which of these ads are working the best, or if we want to know which one's best to use for our inspiration, then there's two ways we can do. Either you know one of your competitors or whatever that are professionally and profitably running ads on Meta, and then you can just search for their name and get some of their ads. Or you just look through these and which you like best, or for how long they are running. Because in general, the longer an ad is running, the better it seems to be working. Otherwise, there would be no reason for letting an ad run if it's just wasting money and you're getting no profits from that. So in general, the longer an ad is running, the better it seems to be working. Obviously, there are some exceptions to that, so I wouldn't bet all of my money on these, but it can be a strategy. So you would just sort by newest, and then you can just scroll down all of the ads until you're getting tired, and then see which ads have been running the longest. Takes a while to load, but which ads have been running the longest, and then you just take the ones you like and can get some inspiration from there. So let's just choose this one. It's been running for 2 years, and Big Muscle Protein or Big Muscle Nutrition seems to know a thing or two. They seem to be a bigger brand, so I just right-clicked and said open image in new tab. And so we got this saved here, basically. If you want to be even more precise with this and get even better results, then search for a few more. For the example of this video, I will only choose this one. Then next, Perplexity Pro. I want Perplexity to do individual research. The cool thing about Perplexity is that it has such a good deep research function and can actually search through the entire web in live time to find the best working things. So it has more access to more things than me, and so I'll just tell it to research winning image ads. There we go, for protein powder. By the way, the template for these prompts and all of the following prompts and tools that you could ever need will be available in the first link in the video description, which will lead you through my school community, which is free, and then in the classroom and projects and resources. Besides other cool stuff, you will see a new resource here for this video where you can get all of the prompts and so on, so you don't have to read through everything I'm writing here. So, and then the niche is we're selling this to hobby bodybuilders. So let him run and see what he gets us. So we're back with the result from Perplexity, and it has found us a bunch. It has different versions of how these ads could look like. It has researched them. It has made a table. It has made a bunch of stuff that we can use. I'm not going to read through all of this, but I know someone who will, and that is Google's AI Studio. Because inside Google's AI Studio, we can create a new chat. And in this chat, we can use a model, and this will be the Gemini 3.1 Pro preview because this is really good for writing code. And we need to write code to now create the image prompt for NanoBanana 2, which in the end will be creating our image. For that, I have made a system prompt. Again, you will be given this whole system prompt in the school community because this is quite some long stuff. And then the stuff down here, you want the media resolution to be high, the thinking level to be high, the temperature to be about around 1, and then grounding this whole with this thing with Google search. I found that I get way better image results in the end if we ground this with Google search. So what we're going to do now is just very simply say, write a prompt for an image model, write a prompt for NanoBanana 2 to be specific. And then I said I want to create highly realistic image ads for my protein powder brand. Use the following guidelines and the image I added as inspiration to map out and plan the perfect image ad for protein powder in your prompt. And I said I want to have, that I added my logo because I want to have my logo in my ad. If you already have a designed product, then use your product or just your logo or whatever, because we will obviously want to use your product and your logo and your stuff in your ads. So we now copy everything that Perplexity gave us and paste this in. And after pasting this in, we will add 2 more things, which is for one, the 1 or 2 or more or however image ads that we saved here. I'm going to download that. And then any more that Perplexity has given you. So basically all that you could find that you like, that you think are converting really good, that Perplexity gave you and say they're converting really good, save them and upload them in here so that this has, he has an understanding for how that should look like and can model them better. And I will upload another file, which is my logo. This now obviously is for my tech and AI development company agency stuff, but just so you have an example. Yeah, and then we just hit enter and see what it will be giving us. And while this is thinking, we can prepare our Gemini, our NanoBanana 2, because inside Google Gemini, we have 2 free uses of NanoBanana 2 every single day. So we just load Gemini and then we say create an image and we set this to Pro to make sure that we get to use NanoBanana 2. And then we can add our images, which for one will be the image of your product, your logo, your thing that you want to create this ad for, and that you of yourself want to have on there, so that you can see it's your ad, what the thing's about, and so on. And you want to have an example. If you're good so then you can use more examples here as well. But what I found is that more example you use with the image creating things with NanoBanana 2, the more, like, the weirder the image gets. In the end, it can't handle all of that at once. Gemini 3.1 definitely can. NanoBanana 2 not so much. So do one style reference or leave that out completely and totally rely on your prompt here. I think it is a good idea to have a style reference though. So pick your favorite one, upload that as well. So, and in the preparation of NanoBanana, we upload these 2 things and said create a highly realistic image ad for my protein powder brand. Use my logo, which I added to the message, and take the image I uploaded as a loose reference. If you say, well, loose reference in this case is really important because it can be that it just switches out the logo and ignores all the rest, and we don't want that. We don't want to copy these ads one by one. We have done some research and we want to use all the best that we can. So loose style reference. And then following these guidelines, and now just copy what Gemini gave you. Copy as text and paste in. And now let's go and see what it has for us. Pro tip, by the way, if you have Google AI Studio or Google AI Plus, then you will have more usage coins every day. So you can, if you don't like the ad it puts out to you, so you have way more areas for improvement. So you can multiple shot, say, I don't like this, refine this, change something here. So you have multiple tries with your ads that you can try out. Not being a professional ad creator myself, but having been around some professional ad creators myself, what I can give you on the way is probably that you should do as many ads as possible at the same time, so that you have multiple things that you try out at the same time and then can see which one is working best, so that you just go with that one. So if you pick the best one out of 100 ads that you're running and you just continue running only that one, the likelihood that you have a higher ROAS or higher return on investment is way higher than if you just compare 2 ads, right? So the best out of 100 will probably be better than the best out of 2. So run more ads to find a better ad. And the more creatives you can create, the more versions you have, the better. So with AI Plus, with Google AI Plus, you will be able to do that. Et voila, a little time later, we got this wonderful image, 25 grams of protein, 0 grams bullshit. It took my logo. Obviously, if I had uploaded a full product, it would have taken the product. Looks very clean, very professional, I must say. Premium way isolate. It even took the color combination of my logo to use this. To be honest, I am willed to upgrade my subscription to make even more of this and to start running ads. The only thing that is preventing me from doing this is that I have absolutely no protein powder to sell. If you do, feel free to use this image or whatever, maybe change out the logo. Point being, I think it looks very cool. I just wanted to show you the whole process of how to make very cool ads with this. If you want, you could go now back to the Perplexity chat and just tell him a bit more about your product, and then it will probably write you a text that you could do with this as well. So really, really cool stuff. And obviously there's no limit to this. There's basically no limit to creating the prompts. There's no limit to Perplexity. Whether you have a free or a pro subscription there's basically no limit to that. The only limit you have is that you only can do 2 images a day here. But apart from that, that's it. That is how you create real, extremely realistic, extremely professional AI image ads for absolutely $0. So any prompts and resources, everything you need is in the first link in the video description. I will see you in the Scoo community. I will build you a free chatbot if you join there as well, which is a very cool offer. So I'll see you on the other side. Goodbye. You can go ahead and watch this video right now if you want to.